Thanks, Matt. Well, it's a one-of-a-kind exhibit that is amazing, intriguing, and challenging minds of all ages. The best part is, it's right around the corner. Thanks to our friends at the Vinci Science Center in Allentown, we were able to take a tour and highlight some of the most exciting components of Math Midway in this month's edition of Up and Atom Science. Take a look.
Good morning, everybody. We are coming to you from the Da Vinci Science Center in Allentown. This is our November edition of Up and Atom Science, and we're so excited to introduce you to a fun, new, exciting exhibit here at the center. Luckily, I've got my buddy Troy Thrash, the executive director here at the Da Vinci Science Center, with me this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Eve. Thanks for coming out again.
Thanks for having us. So we are talking about Math Midway, Troy, this morning. This is our new traveling exhibit here at the Da Vinci Science Center. And tell us a little bit, let's brag about this. First of all, how exciting is this that Math Midway is here in Allentown?
We are so thrilled that it's here in Allentown, and we're also thrilled because we are the first science center in the world to host this traveling exhibit. And it really shows our commitment here at the Da Vinci Science Center to be bold, to be versatile, but primarily to provide the most educational, the most inspiring, the most motivational exhibits, experiences that we can for our kids and for adults in the region.
Yeah, it is so much fun. We're going to introduce you to some of the many elements of Math Midway this morning. We're standing in one of several booths that you can see down the main corridor here, and the exhibit really kind of spans a lot of the main floor here at the center. It's huge.
That's right. There's actually about 15 different pieces to this exhibit, all focused on mathematics, which really is the universal language when you think about it. Mathematics is so important really in everything we do. So we're really excited about this. We have sponsors as well that are really helping us show kids the importance of mathematics now and how they can attain future careers in math down the road.
And Troy, how is the Math Midway experience different than other experiences you guys have offered in the past?
Well, I think it's a bit different in that we're not only catering to the younger set in terms of elementary and middle school, but we're going a bit further with this experience because this kind of thing is really exciting for middle schoolers into high schoolers and also adults, as we'll see some of the exhibits are really exciting for adults to really understand for the first time perhaps ever how they use mathematics in real life.
Yeah, how cool to have a math application, a hands-on, as we can see, math application here at the center. So neat. So give us a little tour, if you will. I know cameraman Joel's been panning around. Highlight, if you will, some of the fun parts of Math Midway.
Okay. Well, we have the number line tightrope, which allows kids to follow a monkey and actually learn about number families. We have another exhibit called Pirate X and Lady Y, where kids can learn to balance equations actually using algebra. Ooh. We also have an exhibit called Coffee Cup Curves, where kids can flex mirrors to actually learn about reflections and curves. Then there's Daredevil Alley. Kids can learn about the mathematics of roller coasters and also use a laser light to create two-dimensional shapes. And finally, what is perhaps the signature piece of this particular exhibit, we have Pedal on the Pedals. Eve, I'm sorry, I can't tell you about that right now because we have a little surprise for you a bit later.
No, I think it's a good idea I wore my sneakers and not my stilettos today, right?
That's right.
Okay, so that's coming up in just a few minutes. You mentioned adults, and I know teachers can really benefit from Math Midway as well.
That's right. This, like we said, provides that real-world application of mathematics to kids and to adults. So what it does is it helps teachers by bringing some of those math concepts that they're teaching in the textbooks to real life. And we have a Da Vinci Teacher Leader Institute where we actually teach these kinds of concepts to teachers as well. So beyond the exhibit, we do have a lot of programming for teachers to really make that happen.
Great, great. Field trips are great. As you mentioned, all age groups are welcome. It's a great exhibit for really young and old, right?
That's right. That's right. And the exhibit is going to be here from now, of course, until January 6th. And we are, of course, open 7 days a week and through the holidays. So people can walk in anytime. And, of course, with teachers, if they want to call in and actually have one of their field trips during this exciting time, they can just give us a call.
Okay, Troy, so much fun. I think cameraman Joel and I will have to come back after work and really try some of these great exhibits.
Okay, but before you go, I've got a little challenge for you.
Oh, you mentioned.
Okay?
Yes.
We're going to go inside. We're going to be riding a couple of bikes, okay? The interesting thing about these bikes, though, they don't have round wheels. They're square.
Oh, Troy, your challenges always scare me, but I've survived thus far. Let's see if I do today. That's coming up. My challenge against Troy. Just a few minutes. Stay
It is time now for part 2 of this month's edition of Up and Atom Science with our friends from the Da Vinci Science Center. In this segment, I do some hands-on learning, and let's just say I've started heading in this week. Take a look.
Well, good morning once again, everybody. We are back at the Da Vinci Science Center in Allentown this morning, having so much fun talking about the Math Midway exhibit. This is one of the signature pieces, Pedal on the Pedals. Education Manager Karen Connect is with me now. Karen, so much fun here. Troy, as you can see, is in position. We are ready to have a little friendly challenge. I understand you've been practicing, mister.
I've been staying up late every night for the past few weeks.
Oh, no. I'm nervous. Well, stay there, Troy. I'll be joining you in a minute. Karen, explain the concept to us.
Well, the concept, the exhibit is a play on words, pedal on the petals. So it's shaped like a sunflower, as you'll see in a moment, and the sunflower, the petals, are actually bumps, which are called catenary curves in math class. You would call them that.
Okay.
And so the idea is the bike has square wheels, and the length of one of those sides of the square wheels is equal to the length of that curve, so it can fit perfectly and kind of go along with a pretty smooth ride.
Yeah, because if we look at the bike over here, Karen, it looks like it might be a little hard to race. Do I need to be worried about this?
I don't think so. I think it'll be a lot of fun.
Okay, well, without further ado, I'm going to let you man the mic.
Great.
And Troy, thanks for giving me the bigger bike, buddy.
Oh, absolutely. I've been on this one quite well.
As I can see. All right, you ready?
Okay, now listen.
What are the rules?
The rules are we have a little challenge here. The idea is let's just make it around here safely and have a good time.
Yeah, I hope I don't fall off the pedal. It looks like it's going to be a rough ride with all these bumps.
Believe it or not, it'll be a lot smoother than anything.
All right, let's go, Troy. You ready?
In 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
Enjoy the ride.
Oh, it's pretty smooth.
How you doing?
Good, so far so good. High five. Woohoo! I'm staying on the lines pretty well. Only took me a few years to learn. One more time, Troy?
One more time sounds good.
All right.
No, I'm on the inner circle. I can go around.
We haven't crashed into each other yet, so that's pretty good. So much fun. I can't believe how smooth it is. Karen, let's invite you back over. So much fun. This must be a huge hit with all the kids.
It is a huge hit. It's one of the most physical and the most fun. The kids really get into it.
Yeah, hands-on math. I love it.
And I'm thankful to Troy for showing that even the grown-ups can go on the big bike or they can choose the small bike.
Thanks, Troy. Fun for all ages.
Fun for all ages, and we invite parents, we invite kids, we invite teachers here. They're going to have a lot of fun both with this exhibit but all the other exhibits that are in Math Midway at the Da Vinci Science Center.
Yeah, and the whole Math Midway exhibit is available now through January 6th. So much fun to come out here and enjoy it. And Karen, I know Thanksgiving obviously right around the corner, and you have a lot of great exhibits that have to do with the Thanksgiving holiday coming up, right?
Yes, we have big plans the day after Thanksgiving through the Monday after Thanksgiving, so November 27th through the 30th. We're going to continue that Midway theme. We're going to have 3 booths set up in our theater where people can try the magician booth. They'll do the tablecloth yank, and they can try balancing some acrobats on a high wire, and
Wow.
they can also try a pie toss booth where they toss a pie into the stomach of our educational friend Stuffy, the big 9
Oh,
foot
we know
tall
Stuffy.
friend. So those are the 3 things that we have planned for the time after Thanksgiving.
Great, and we'll have a list of all of your events and a link to your website on our website, WFMZ.com. And we'll see you guys on December 10th for our next Up and Atom Science segment. Our friends from Da Vinci will be in our studio showing us how to make instant snow. We'll also be talking about Christmas happenings and the big New Year's Eve party here at the center. Stay with us, we're coming right back. Troy, want to go again?
I'm ready.
All right, let's do it.
Let's do it.